Welcome, history enthusiasts. In today's captivating YouTube journey, we'll be delving into the tumultuous and pivotal era of World War I. Join me as we unravel the intricate threads of global conflict, unearthing the stories, strategies, and sacrifices that shaped the world as we know it today. Without further ado, let's embark on this immersive exploration of the Great War. World War I happened due to a complex combination of factors, including political tensions, militarism, imperial ambitions, and a series of alliances that escalated a regional conflict into a global war. The assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria-Hungary in 1914 served as a catalyst, triggering a chain reaction of events leading to the war. Detailed explanation of the factors that led to World War I. Nationalism. Intense feelings of nationalism and patriotism in various European countries contributed to competition and rivalries. Many nations wanted to assert their dominance and expand their influence. Militarism. European powers had been heavily militarizing, building up large armies and navies. This arms race increased tensions and created a sense of readiness for conflict. Imperialism. Countries were competing for colonial territories and resources, especially in Africa and Asia. This led to rivalries and conflicts between colonial powers. Alliance system. Europe was divided into two main alliance blocs, the Triple Entente, France, Russia, and the United Kingdom, and the Triple Alliance, Germany, Austria-Hungary, and Italy. These alliances were meant to provide security but also meant that if one nation was attacked, its allies would be drawn into the conflict. Assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand. In June 1914, the heir to the Austro-Hungarian throne, Archduke Franz Ferdinand, was assassinated by a Serbian nationalist. Austria-Hungary, supported by Germany, issued an ultimatum to Serbia, leading to a chain reaction of mobilizations and declarations of war. July crisis. As Austria-Hungary declared war on Serbia, Russia, in support of Serbia, began to mobilize its forces. Germany declared war on Russia and, fearing encirclement, also declared war on Russia's ally, France. This escalated the conflict further. Schlieffen Plan. Germany's military strategy involved a rapid invasion of France through Belgium, hoping to quickly defeat France before turning its full attention to Russia. This violation of Belgian neutrality brought Britain into the war on the side of the Allies. Global expansion. The war quickly spread beyond Europe, involving colonies and allies around the world. It became a true world war. Stalemate and trench warfare. The war on the Western Front quickly devolved into a stalemate characterized by trench warfare and brutal battles. Both sides suffered heavy casualties, and attempts to break the deadlock resulted in immense loss of life. U.S. entry. The sinking of the passenger ship Lusitania by a German submarine in 1915, along with other factors, eventually led the United States to enter the war on the side of the Allies in 1917. These factors combined to create a complex web of tensions and conflicts that ultimately led to the outbreak of World War I. The war had profound and far-reaching consequences, shaping the course of 20th century history. During World War I, the Allies were a coalition of nations that opposed the Central Powers. The main members of the Allies were France. One of the Triple Entente powers, France was a key member of the Allies. It had a long-standing rivalry with Germany and sought to regain territories lost in previous conflicts. United Kingdom, another Triple Entente power, the United Kingdom had a vast colonial empire and strong naval capabilities. Its entry into the war was triggered by Germany's invasion of Belgium, violating its neutrality. Russia, the third member of the Triple Entente, Russia had a large and populous army. However, it faced internal issues and eventually underwent a revolution that led to its withdrawal from the war in 1917. Italy, originally a member of the Triple Alliance with Germany and Austria-Hungary, Italy switched sides and joined the Allies in 1915. In return for its support, Italy was promised territorial gains. Serbia, the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria-Hungary in Sarajevo was a major trigger for the war. Serbia's involvement was crucial in the early stages of the conflict. Belgium. Germany's violation of Belgian neutrality prompted Britain's entry into the war. Belgium became a symbol of resistance against German aggression. Japan. Japan joined the Allies to seize German-controlled territories in the Pacific and China. It also aimed to increase its influence in Asia. Romania. Romania initially remained neutral but joined the Allies in 1916, hoping to gain territory from Austria-Hungary. Its entry, however, resulted in a costly defeat. Greece. Greece officially joined the Allies in 1917, hoping to gain territories from the Ottoman Empire. However, internal strife and opposition to the war effort caused complications. Portugal joined the Allies in 1916, seeking to protect its African colonies from German encroachment. Montenegro was a small nation that initially sided with the Allies, but due to the Central Powers' advances, it faced occupation and hardships. Other smaller nations, various other nations, including Belgium, Serbia, Japan, and others, provided support and contributed to the war effort. It's important to note that the composition of the Allies changed over the course of the war due to alliances, changes in government, and shifting priorities. The unity among the Allies played a crucial role in eventually securing victory over the Central Powers. World War I, which lasted from 1914 to 1918, had significant and far-reaching outcomes that shaped the course of 20th century history. Some of the key outcomes include Treaty of Versailles. The Treaty of Versailles, signed in 1919, formally ended the war between the Allies and Germany. It imposed heavy reparations on Germany, demilitarized its forces, and redrew the map of Europe. The harsh terms of the treaty contributed to economic hardships and political instability in Germany, setting the stage for future conflicts. League of Nations. The League of Nations was established as an international organization aimed at preventing future conflicts. While it had noble intentions, it faced challenges in enforcing its decisions and maintaining peace, and it eventually dissolved before World War II. Redrawing of borders. The war led to the dissolution of empires such as the Ottoman Empire, Austro-Hungarian Empire, and Russian Empire. New nations emerged, and borders were redrawn in Europe and the Middle East, often leading to ethnic and political tensions that persist to this day. Humanitarian consequences. The war resulted in massive loss of life, with millions of soldiers and civilians killed or injured. It also led to widespread suffering and displacement. The war's brutality and devastation laid the groundwork for efforts to establish international laws and norms for the conduct of war and the protection of civilians. Technological advancements. World War I saw the introduction of new and deadly weapons, including machine guns, tanks, airplanes, and chemical warfare. These technological advancements had a profound impact on modern warfare and continued to shape military strategies in future conflicts. Economic and social changes. The war brought about economic upheaval and social changes. Governments played a larger role in economies, women's roles in society began to shift, and the war's aftermath contributed to labor movements and social reforms. Political transformations. The war led to the downfall of monarchies and the rise of new political ideologies. The Russian Revolution in 1917 resulted in the establishment of a communist government, while in Germany, political instability paved the way for the rise of extremist ideologies like Nazism. Seeds of future conflicts. The unresolved issues, territorial disputes, and economic hardships stemming from World War I set the stage for future conflicts, including World War II. The punitive terms of the Treaty of Versailles contributed to a sense of injustice in Germany, which Adolf Hitler and the Nazi Party exploited. Cultural and artistic shifts. The war had a profound impact on literature, art, and culture. Many artists and writers responded to the war's horrors and disillusionment by producing works that reflected the changing societal values and attitudes. Overall, World War I had a transformative effect on global politics, society, and culture, leaving a lasting legacy that continues to influence the world today. In essence, the lessons from World War I emphasize the value of diplomacy, international cooperation, and conflict prevention in maintaining global peace and security. By learning from the mistakes of the past, we can strive to create a more peaceful and harmonious world for future generations. As we conclude this enlightening voyage through the annals of history, we hope you've gained a deeper understanding of the profound impact of World War I. Remember, the echoes of the past reverberate in our present, guiding our future endeavors. If you found this video informative and engaging, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay tuned for more riveting historical insights. Until next time, keep seeking knowledge and embracing the lessons of the past. Farewell, fellow time travelers.